One of the great things about doing this channel and interacting with you guys is that every time I open up YouTube, whether it's on my phone or whether it's on the computer, the feed for suggested videos is off the chain now. I get, a lot of the reactions I do, a good percentage of them are just things that pop up in my YouTube feed for suggested videos now. And I think it's really cool because of all the suggestions you guys gave. Now I'm getting, it just rains other content from those suggestions. So I think it's really cool. And one of the things that caught my eye immediately when I just sat down, like I literally just sat down a minute ago, and this one is Jimmy Carr being interviewed on Top Gear. I think it looks like he's going to be interviewed by Jeremy Clarkson. So, and I love Jimmy Carr. I'm starting to really love this Top Gear show. It seems like, it's more about the friendship between the three guys than it is, cars and automobiles and stuff, which I can really get behind. So anyway, this is going to be Jeremy Clarkson interviewing Jimmy Carr, and this aired on Top Gear. So I'm going to react to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And because it's Jimmy Carr, I'm hoping that this is going to be funny. And Jeremy Clarkson's funny too. So hopefully I get some good laughs out of this. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Carr!
A young Jimmy Carr.
A big welcome.
Well, thanks very much.
Now, let's just canter through your early life, shall we? Cambridge educated.
Yes, I was. A lot of people take that the wrong way. A lot of people think if you're Cambridge educated, you're maybe a bit pompous and up yourself. Not true. Only reason I went to Cambridge is because I got 4 A's at A-level.
Then after Cambridge, it was off to work for an oil company.
Yes, Shell.
Middle management?
Yeah, I was in marketing for oil.
Okay.
Which is technically the easiest job on the planet. do you have a fuel gauge in your car?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when that goes into the red?
Yeah.
Buy some petrol.
That's so true. That's so true. Everybody needs oil for their automobiles and everything else that runs on gas. That's so true.
Because I've got this big thing going at the moment with it. You know how crude oil so bad. It's not bad at all. Crude oil is magnificent stuff. It should be called magnificent oil. And then people would not get so worried when it crashes all over a beach in Wales.
You think a rebrand is needed?
Well, yes, because what do you get? A couple of sticky guillemots?
That sounds painful.
It's a bird.
It's a bird?
It's a bird, and they get a bit oily. And then you wash them down, and it's fine, and everything's absolutely fine after that. But the oil companies, they're so bad. And how much are they now contributing to the exchequer? They make £800,000 an hour profit, Shell.
An hour?
An hour.
That's more than I make in a week.
But then you've got a Cambridge education, so, it's fair dues. Anyway.
The cigar. Playing up that pompous stereotype. I guess like here in the States that would be like, if you went to Yale or Harvard or something. That would be, or, something like that. People might have this perception that you're a pompous ass or something like that. I don't know.
Well, you're a success now.
Yeah, if you like. Yeah,
Huge
why not?
success. Your own TV show, very successful tour, film, radio show, the lot. And you've got a Rover 75.
I know, I've done well. I thought I'd treat myself. Well, what happened is earlier in the year I was thinking about buying a new car, maybe some kind of CL Merc, and had a chat with my girlfriend about what new car to get. And, after a couple of hours, we both decided that the best thing to do was to get new curtains. Very happy with that decision.
So you've wound up still with the Rover 75, which, let's be honest, is a dreadful car, really.
Well, I won't have that said. It's brilliant. This one is significantly better than the last one I had.
You've had two.
Yeah, I had.
So you bought one and then sold it and then bought another one?
Not quite. What actually happened was the first one blew up twice at high speed, and then they sold me another one.
That's madness.
Well, what happened? It was an LPG car. Someone had converted it to LPG. A fellow with a pipe and a beard had gone, yeah, I could do that, easy. And he put the wrong kind of fuel manifold on it. That's not too technical. He put a plastic fuel manifold, I think, made out of straw, something. And he needed a metal one. So I was doing 80 down the motorway with my girlfriend beside me, and it blew up. The engine, the brakes, everything, gone.
The brakes?
Yeah, everything just went. The engine just imploded. And I thought,
wow.
Right, that's a bad situation to be in.
Yeah, I'd say.
My first thought, of course, was not for my own well, it was for my own safety, but it was, don't tell Caroline. She'll go mental. And then I think that's, the great thing about buying a British car. I didn't go and sue them like an American would have. You put my life in danger.
Oh my God, that's so true. I hate that about us. People get, I literally, you know what? Literally, everybody I know, almost everybody I know has been sued in one form or another. I've been sued once. Queen Boomer has been sued once. And all over just nonsense. It really is like a sue fest over here. It's very unfortunate. So, folks, if you come to the States, please do not try to piss anybody off too much, and please don't injure anybody. Injuries, lawsuits for injuries are like a big thing over here.
I said, could you sell me another one?
How much time do you spend on the road?
A lot. I mean, not quite as much as I used to, but I used to do the clubs, basically. And then you're basically like a rep. You might as well be. You're up and down the motorways, the M1, the M6, and whatever, going to different clubs around the place and driving around. So I used to do about 30,000 miles a year.
Oh, that is a lot.
And my sort of peeve on driving is I drive an awful lot very, very late at night. Because I go and I'm on stage at 9 o'clock or whatever, and I'm coming back it's often 1 or 2 in the morning. And the speed limits are the same. I can't understand that. Why is it 70 miles an hour speed limit at 3 in the morning? There's no one else around. You could just... Why not make it an autobahn at night?
There are people like you on it, that's why.
I'd be fine. I think if there's children playing on the motorway at 3 o'clock in the morning, my driving is sort of the least of their worries.
Is this something that would meet with popular approval here? Would you like to see it? How fast do we think in the middle of the night? 120?
I think autobahn, you do what you want.
120 minimum, I would suggest, yeah.
A minimum speed limit, that's what we need.
Yeah, a minimum of 120 with police marksmen on the bridges, picking off those who can't make it.
Yes. It's all part of your dream of a police state.
Yes, a police state, but working for us rather than against us. Because the other thing as well that I find these days is we talk a fair bit on this program about there being too many signposts. But there's no...
On cars?
No, there's none on cars.
Right, good.
So, at the side of the road, telling you how to walk to the library. But the amount of towns that don't signpost other towns from them drives you mental.
You do know, when you're lost around Great Britain when it says town centre and you go, what town?
Is that true? That point about the miles per hour. There's places in here in the States, because I've been out west a few times. Like the Dakotas, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, places like that. There's some parts of road where you're just going straight, for a long while, and they don't really have speed limits out there. I mean, it's not that common, but they do exist out there. I believe that when I made those trips and I talked to people around there, especially the older folk, they said that 30 or 40 years ago it was much more common out there, but now you have to really hit a stretch of road that where you're at least 20 miles outside of the nearest town to really find that anymore. But they do exist here in the States. I don't know if you found that interesting, but that immediately I started thinking of that.
That's not helping.
It isn't.
My favourite sign of all time is falling rocks. You know the red triangle, falling rocks? What am I meant to do with that information? They may as well just have a sign saying random accidents ahead. Life's a lottery, be lucky.
Okay, fine. The time has come to see how you got on in our reasonably priced car. How was it out there?
It was surprisingly fun. I didn't think I was going to take it seriously. And then I got out there and thought, this is brilliant.
Because
It was amazing.
The Stig did say that he's never met anyone who, and I think he put it, dicks about as much as you.
We had a laugh.
Yeah,
I mean, it was fun. It was, we spun out a couple of times. That was kind of fun, and it was, it was good.
Anyone want to see one of those spins? Yeah. Let's see, because I think I just captured one here. Let's have a look at this. Oh, second to last corner, as is usual.
There you go. Perfect racing line. Yeah. There you go. Whoa. Yeah, there you go. That was my fastest time.
I'm really, really sorry, Jeremy. I'm so sorry. But can I have a go in the Aston Martin, please?
No.
The thing about that is my little face in a crash helmet. It looks like a fat kid that's been shot in a lift.
I've actually seen Jimmy in more recent things, and he looks way different. Like, his face is thinned out a lot. He looks way different than the young. He almost looks like a young kid in this one.
But what I loved was the camera crews were all on the radios going, would it be alright if we stood a bit further back than usual? Because there was this sense of dicking about at enormous speed. It sounds like you're quite brave behind the wheel of a car.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, you could have rolled it over.
Sure.
What now?
No, you could have done. In that shot there's a moment when it just hops. Michael Gambon had a similar problem.
You want to get health and safety on that, mate. You don't want to let me out there in one of those again.
Who'd like to see Jimmy's lap?
Let's
play it. Did the clutch survive that?
Who cares?
Signal. Maneuver.
Let's have a look.
What's the matter with that? That's fine.
No, you're right. I can find nothing wrong with that first corner. Yes.
I tell you, when they're not your tyres, it's much easier to do.
Oh no, that's a whole new approach. That.
We are actually going to die.
Did you brake?
I didn't brake much. No. That squeaky noise, that's the braking.
That's the tyres being torn from the rims. This is aggressive. I can see what the guys were on about out there.
I don't think it's aggressive, it's playful.
Did you lift off going through there at all?
I don't think no, I didn't lift off for a second.
And here we go into the second to last corner, which is where things went wrong. Yeah, a little bit on the grass.
I'm like, for me, it looks like it's about to flip over at any second. But then again, I don't know much about cars and how they work in speeds like this. But this looks like you're not, like a normal, average, everyday car, kind of.
And up to the last corner. Yes, just about there, and there he is.
Yeah, it looked like he did good.
I got the time. I've just been told.
How embarrassing is it?
What do you think?
Is it? Well, I'm hoping to not be at the bottom.
Well, no, that's impossible. The car was moving, we could see that.
Yeah, I did go the right way round.
You went the right way round, you didn't do what Jonathan Ross did, didn't get lost.
Well, Jonathan's way down there. It'd be good to beat him.
Jonathan Ross.
I actually recognize a lot of those names now
was in the wet.
On that list now because of you guys, because of all the suggestions you've given me to react to, which is kind of funny.
So don't worry, you beat him.
Bill Bailey, he's a funny bloke.
He is funny, and you beat him, he was in the wet though as well. You had a dry track, so you can forget these ones down at the bottom.
Did Keelty do that well?
Keelty? Oh, up at 148, he did do that well.
I'm not sure, happy in mid-table, I would have thought.
Happy in mid-table. Well, you did it actually in 146.9.
Oh, he hit the top. Look at that. Good for Jimmy. He looks so surprised. Wow.
Are you joking?
it's Jeremy Beadle. That's it. Can't.
Hand
Can't
on
be.
heart, that, despite the look of it, was the fastest time ever. You've taken Cowell off the top.
Cowell.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Carr!
That was really cool. That was really cool. I like that a lot. Now here's the question for you Top Gear fans, though. Did he stay at the top? Because, records are meant to be broken. I don't know how many times you guys have heard that saying before, but records are meant to be broken. But yeah, that was Top Gear. Jeremy Clarkson interviewed Jimmy Carr. I enjoyed that a lot. It's nice to see Jimmy Carr outside of a game show setting or outside of a stand-up setting where he looked like he was pretty relaxed and he looked kind of defensive a little bit too. But then when he found out that he won and got the best time ever on that list, I thought it was really cool how he couldn't believe it, and he generally felt really good about that. And Clarkson was happy for him, so I thought that was really cool. That was a nice, touching moment, even though it was kind of, they were joking, bantering back and forth. But I think Clarkson he started it with, here, there's you doing this, you're doing this, kind of nonchalantly, and then surprising him at the end, telling him that he got the best time. It was a really cool moment. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, if you guys like that, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. If you're watching this, I'm in Greece with Queen Boomer. I will put a link in the description below for our Instagram if you guys want to check out what we're doing over there, because we're going to be over there for quite some time, probably about 10 days, and we're probably there right now because this is a pre-recorded video. Anyway, I'll see you guys around, and everybody who's watching this, have a great day today. Please have a great day. Peace out, guys.